G'day, g'day, g'day. So it's been a while and I have not been well. In December of 22, I collapsed and I went to hospital and I had lower limb paralysis, which meant I had no feeling from my legs down. One of my legs had pins and needles, one of my legs was totally numb. Couldn't walk. It was quite a daunting and scary time of my life. I spent Christmas of 22 and New Year of 23, well, New Year and Christmas of 22 really, in hospital. So family were great, they came in and they bought me a beautiful lunch and I had a really good time with my son-in-law and my daughter. But the scariest thing of all was, although I can now walk again, I've got my legs back, they're still numb, pins and needles, and this could happen again at any time. Apparently a trigger for me was the pain that I experienced, chronic pain. I had every single test under the sun for multiple sclerosis. I had lumbar punctures, motor neurons, Guillain syndrome. And by the end of the 3 weeks, I had a name for my condition. And it's called FND, Functional Neurological Disorder. It's where the signal between the brain and your affected part of the body fails to get through. So in my case, my brain was telling my legs not to work, or my brain was not enabling my legs to work. I'm not sure exactly how to phrase it or how to put it. And this is brought on with any chronic pain that I experience. So for 3 weeks I remained in a hospital bed. I stunk. And I have to say that my experience wasn't too good. There were some doctors, there were nurses, there were physiotherapists, and they all treated me as though I was faking this condition. I can't even comprehend how anyone could fake a condition of this nature. But that's beside the point. I'm here today because I want to use my platform to ask if there's anyone else out there that's been recently or a while ago diagnosed with FND. Apparently it borders on a psychiatric and a neurological condition. So although it's physical, so my legs wouldn't work, it's also part of the brain function, so it's neurological. I still have little bouts of I still experience certain times where I wake up in the morning and I have no leg function, but by the end of the day, with my physio exercises, I manage to get back up again, even when my legs feel really heavy and they're dragging on the floor behind me. But I can walk. Go figure. My legs are numb, but I can walk. Never really understood that. The aim of this video is to see whether there's anyone else out there on the Gold Coast in Australia that has also been diagnosed with FND. I really want to get in touch with some people and chat about their experiences and their hospital stays. I mean, honestly, as scared as I was because of this condition, I couldn't wait to get out of hospital because of the way I felt that staff were treating me, like it was fake, like it wasn't real. I had a particular physiotherapist who thank God I've never come across again because I'd have a few choice words to say to her, she stared at me in the eyes and said, "Why do you think you're like this?" I mean, I'm in a hospital, I can't walk, I have no idea why I'm like this. I've never heard of FND prior to even being an inpatient or being at hospital for this condition. And then I had doctors that specialised in stroke telling me that I'm very young and it's not good that I'm like this. I mean, I didn't want to sort of think that these people were telling me or suggesting that I was faking the condition. I didn't really want to because they were professionals. But I don't know how else to feel about these people. I mean, a doctor, an allied staff member, which is physiotherapy in hospital terms. I'm just totally shocked. But I have learnt that life is far too short, and you should live it, and I'm living it. Even though sometimes I don't have any use of the legs. I have carers that come in now to help me out, to help me dress, to help me shower, because I can't put a pair of pants on anymore. Most simplest thing, and I can't do it. I can't go out without a little monitor on, just in case I have another fall. I can't drive a car anymore. So I'm not as... I do get out and about with my carers, but it would be nice to just be able to drive down to the beach, sit on the beach and just watch people walk by, run by, swim by. But these are the things that I now miss. So if anyone else is out there watching this video and you've got FND, functional neurological disorder, send me a message. I'm on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I'm on here. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear about your experiences. I did recently hear of a 17-year-old girl with FND. I know of a lady in Australia who has had it for 10 years. Her story was very similar to mine. A couple of months beforehand, before the incident, my legs were going they were feeling heavy. They didn't have much power in them. I've even got a bit of less not feeling, but I can't take lids off things now with one of my hands, like bottle lids and jar lids. I'm sort of weak in that hand. And then all of a sudden, I reached up to put some towels away, and the next minute I was on the floor. I didn't lose consciousness. I just fell. My legs gave way. And I'm only thankful that I did have a carer then anyway here with me. And I called out to her. We both managed to get me back on the bed. But, it was the most scariest moment of my life. I had no idea what the hell was going on. And to go to hospital and be treated the way I was. The night before my discharge, I was left in a room without a wheelie walker, so I couldn't get to and from the bathroom. Yes, I've got a catheter and I pee into a bag, but what if I had to do something else in the bathroom? I rang the bell and 2.5 hours later my medication arrived. No apology, no explanation except for, we've disconnected the call bell so you can't ring it anymore. We know that you're ringing. So I discharged myself the following day. I had already arranged discharge with my doctors anyway for Saturday because I couldn't get carers to come and pick me up. So technically it wasn't really a self-discharge, but, it was in hospital terms. the best thing that I'm doing right now is arming myself with plenty of information, but unfortunately there's not a great deal of information out there. But doing the best I can. Please let me know if you're near me. I'd love to be able to have a chat to you, and go through your story and try and comprehend what the hell is happening to my body. I have moments where I sort of feel like I understand, and then when these incidents occur, even though they're mild, I can't comprehend them. I think to myself, why the fuck would my brain be telling me, or my legs, not to work? I just don't understand. It's got to do too with apparently trauma in your younger years. Yeah, I had some trauma in my younger years, but it's never affected me until now. Well, the question mark is, does it really affect me? I don't feel like it is, but anyway, get in touch. Love you guys, and I really hope to use this platform now for a lot more. And I will hopefully speak to you more soon when I've got some more information myself. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.